Good afternoon, Cardinals, and welcome to the first broadcast of the semester. I'm Emily Esquivel.
And I'm Amanda Ramos. As you know, UIW has been a topic of discussion lately around San Antonio. The news came following the announcement that Dr. Agnesi was going to be relieved of his role as president at the university. And our very own Devin Villarreal was able to get an exclusive one-on-one interview with the acting president, Dr. Denise Doyle.
We were able to get an exclusive interview with Dr. Denise Doyle, the new acting president for UIW, and what she had to say on Dr. Agnesi and the future of our university.
The cause for Dr. Agnesi's removal as president was that his actions and statements were uncharacteristic of him, and that his behavior and some of what he was saying publicly was erratic. And there were people who took offense at that. Having been cautioned and having been, reminded of his role, I think he really didn't see that his behavior was unbecoming of the president of a Catholic university.
According to Dr. Doyle, Dr. Agnesi is able to stay on campus for several months if he wishes. When asked about the traditions Dr. Agnesi has started here at UIW, here's what she had to say.
All the traditions that we have is a positive thing and something that we want to keep. So, for example, the spaghetti dinner. That was an idea of his. His vision was that the faculty and administration would serve the students. So I think the traditions will continue.
Dr. Doyle shared her experiences with us over the past couple of years and her future plans for the university.
I have a long commitment to the University of the Incarnate Word, and I have many, many friends here. I've loved all of my years here. I am happy to do this for the time it will take for us to be successful in our search. I have only the best wishes for both Dr. Agnesi and his family. I worked for him for many years, but more than that, for the ongoing success of the university.
We'd like to thank Dr. Denise Doyle for taking the time to speak with us about her new role as acting president and what she hopes for the future of the university. I'm Devin Villarreal, reporting for UIWtv.
We can't wait to see Dr. Doyle's plans for the university become a reality, and we wish her the best of luck during her time as UIW's president.
Dr. Lou Agnesi had been UIW's acting president for over 30 years. Recently, the Board of Trustees had a meeting to dismiss Agnesi because of his recent actions. Anyone would agree that Dr. Agnesi did a lot for the university, so his leaving not only made a huge impact on the staff, but on the students as well. We had a chance to go around campus and get some feedback from some of the students about the issue.
I'm just now becoming familiar with what happened. Apparently, he was implying some comments in regards to skin color and were perceived as racial prejudice, if I'm not mistaken. I think that something like that obviously needs to be used with caution when you're talking about someone's heritage or someone's culture. But at the same token, I don't see anything wrong with it if it wasn't meant in a derogatory manner. It's all in how it was perceived and received.
I was a bit shocked about the comments that he made. They were a little inappropriate, especially at a school setting. And even though he has done a lot for the university, a comment like that can just, derail your legacy in just a matter of moments.
Like, the man's been in the whole field for 30 years, has done so much for the university. Whether we see it or we don't see it, he's made many connections with larger donors here in the city and outside the city. He's done a lot for the university, and I think that's because of his personality. He's always been known to kind of say kind of outlandish, kind of free-willed things, and it's worked.
In news around the world, NFL 49ers Colin Kaepernick and Eric Reid take a knee during the national anthem, while the Rams' Kenny Britt and Robert Quinn stood with their right fist in the air during this past Monday night's game. Kaepernick says, "I am not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses black people and people of color. To me, this is bigger than football, and it would be selfish on my part to look the other way. There are bodies in the street and people getting paid leave and getting away with murder." Kaepernick is refusing to stand for the playing of the national anthem in protest of what he deems are wrongdoings against African Americans and minorities in the United States.
Uber's self-driving cars have hit Pittsburgh. The Ford Fusions are currently available for a select group of customers in the city who can accept the invitation via emails. The cars all feature 20 cameras, 7 lasers, and 3 inertial measurement units to help customers get where they're going. There is also a safety driver who can take the wheel in case of an emergency. Pittsburgh is the first city where Uber is offering self-driving cars.
In Brazil, a huge fire burnt 1/3 of a shanty town in the city of Osasco in the state São Paulo. The fire burned for approximately 3 hours before being controlled by the fire department. 200 of the favela's 500 houses were destroyed. There were no deaths or injuries, and no one was reported as missing. Those left homeless are being provided with temporary shelter.
Police in Florida say they've arrested a man in connection with the reported arson at the mosque attended by Orlando shooter Omar Mateen. 32-year-old Joseph Michael Schreiber will be charged with arson. A hate crime enhancement will be added to the charge. Schreiber could face up to life in prison as a habitual offender, according to officials. Police say they found the suspect using caller tips and surveillance video of the fire that broke out at the Islamic Center Sunday. No one was in the center when the fire started, according to authorities.
The Department of Justice has issued subpoenas to Wells Fargo over fake accounts opened by bank employees. It's not clear if the investigation will lead to charges, and Wells Fargo has declined to comment. The news comes just days after the bank was hit with a $185 million fine for creating more than 2 million fake accounts. Wells Fargo says it fired 5,300 people in the past few years for improper sales tactics. The scandal has raised questions about the sales culture that led to the opening of unauthorized bank accounts.
Now stay tuned for your entertainment scoop.
Hey Cardinal fans, my name is Clarissa Rendon and welcome to UIW Entertainment. This semester we'll be bringing you the latest on what's happening around campus and across San Antonio. From art, music, culture, and fun, you can count on us to keep you up to date. The first week of school have been an adjustment for all of us getting back into the swing of school, which is very hard. But UIW has been trying to make the transition a little easier. The semester kicked off with the Welcome Week where students had the opportunity to two-step the night away at the annual River Jam.
Students lined up at the Convocation Center to hear the Josh Abbott Band play songs from their most recent album, Front Row Seat, as well as some old favorites. UIWtv got backstage to interview members of the band and talk about their music.
Right now we're just pushing our single, Wasn't That Drug. I know that's mainly focused on that right now, but
well, we just found out today that it finally hit the top 40 on Billboard, which is awesome. So thank you everybody who's been playing it.
Congratulations to the Josh Abbott Band on making the Billboard Top 40. Everyone here at UIW had a blast at the concert and can't wait to see what's in store for the future of the band. Reporting for UIWtv Entertainment, I'm Carissa Rangel.
To see more of the interview with Josh Abbott Band, be sure to keep an eye on our website. Now, to the new school year, students are not only buying the latest edition of textbooks, but we're also keeping an eye on the latest fashion trends. Carissa Rangel has the scoop on what is trending.
Back to school means a lot of things. Waking up early, going to class, and buying books. But it also means going shopping for some new school clothes. We're here at High Five Shop right by campus to shop the latest in back-to-school trends. We're inside with shop owner, local designer, and former Cardinal, Broseph, talking about back-to-school fashion. So, what's your favorite thing about back to school?
Well, I never really liked school, so actually it was the fashion and like going out and shopping and getting stuff ready for the new school semester.
Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about High Five Shop and what people can get here?
Yeah, so High Five Shop, we just opened up back in July, and we have over 40 different artists in here, different illustrators, designers, mostly local, and we sell everything from art prints to stickers, pins, patches, and t-shirts, and leggings, and hats, and I can go on and on.
We pulled our favorite items in the shop. Let's take a look at a few outfit ideas that are perfect for back to school.
With this outfit, we have a cool dark hat from Anichi. She's a local artist. She's from Mexico, but she's currently in San Antonio. And then we have the Southtown shirt from the brand Southern City, and the type is all hand done. Jesse Guevara from Southern City, he actually is also from San Antonio and is a UIW alumni. Stickers on laptops has kind of been a trend, and I think it's really cool. That's why I get stickers. I mean, where else can you put stickers besides your laptop? We also have this bracelet from Desert Flower Designers. She also has a couple different other bracelets, unisex bracelets in the shop. This backpack comes with a patch already ironed on to it, but it comes with a lot of room to add a bunch of other patches and buttons and pins. And the price of this backpack is $35, and it's going to be a backpack that nobody else has. This Topo Turnt tank top, and this is available in men's and women's shirts and as a unisex tank top. And this is from a DJ named Chorizo Funk. So the Topo Turnt design is based off the Topo Chico water, which is a mineral water from Mexico.
Why should UIW students come here to shop?
We're right down the street. We're no more than 10 minutes away, right off of North St. Mary's Street. We have a lot of cool stuff for our age group, and you're not going to find a bunch of this stuff anywhere else. Like, it's here and then nowhere else.
Whether you like to dress up for class in the latest fashion or go casual in your favorite tee, you can visit local shops like High Five Shop for all your back-to-school needs. Reporting for UIWtv Entertainment, I'm Carissa Rangel.
Students had the opportunity to learn about belly dancing right from our comfort of our own campus. Gabby Galindo has a story. Let's see why students are exploring belly dancing.
We're here at the International Conference Center for the World Belly Dance Exploration, where students came out to learn more about what belly dancing's all about.
I prepared I started to prepare last week and trying to, because there's too much information out there. And right now, belly dance is kind of like booming. So a lot of information, a lot of different style, a lot of different style belly dance from different countries. I learned for 7 years, but I feel guilty to say that I have been belly dancing for 7 years.
I just try and I follow the go up here and have a practice with the Miss Crystal. Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. If they have another event like that, I think I may come.
This is just the first belly dance event, and there will be more in the future. This is Gabby Galindo reporting for UIWtv.
Thanks, Gabby. Those hips don't lie. Great dance moves. That is all for today. But we'll be back with 2 weeks with more entertainment news. Until then, students can check out upcoming events on campus like Arriba on September 21st from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Dewey Lawn. Keep the Cardinal calendar open and do not be afraid to get involved on campus. I'm Clarissa Rendon. Stick around for UIWtv en Español.
Hola Cardenales, mi nombre es Daniel Janselson y estas son las noticias de UIWtv en español. El presidente de los Estados Unidos, Barack Obama, tomó las riendas de la campaña presidencial de la candidata demócrata Hillary Clinton tras haber sido diagnosticada con neumonía el pasado viernes. Obama se presentó este martes en Pensilvania, en donde enlistó algunos de los logros de su gobierno. Es bueno estar envuelta en la campaña, dijo Obama, quien goza de un 58% de popularidad en las encuestas, cifra que sobrepasa los porcentajes de Hillary Clinton y Donald Trump. Durante su discurso, Obama dijo que la visión del Partido Republicano es oscura y pesimista. Ellos no están ofreciendo soluciones serias, están avivando el resentimiento y el odio. Estos no son los Estados Unidos que yo conozco, reiteró Obama. El presidente de los Estados Unidos regresará a los escenarios de la campaña electoral demócrata en el mes de octubre. Mientras tanto, Hillary Clinton retomará el mando de su campaña el día de hoy con una aparición en Carolina del Norte. En México, más de 1 millón de personas fueron parte de demostraciones en contra del matrimonio homosexual en al menos 100 ciudades distintas el pasado fin de semana. Esta acción viene meses después de la propuesta del presidente de México, Enrique Peña Nieto, de legalizar el matrimonio entre personas del mismo sexo. Los participantes de dichas demostraciones Llevaban consigo pancartas representando a familias compuestas por un hombre y una mujer. Además de legalizar el matrimonio homosexual, la propuesta de Peña Nieto daría paso a adopciones entre parejas del mismo sexo. Defensores de la diversidad sexual tomaron las calles el domingo pasado para defender los derechos de la comunidad LGBT, llevando consigo banderas con los colores del arco iris. Hasta ahora, la unión civil entre personas del mismo sexo es legal en solo 11 de los 31 estados mexicanos. Las compañías de teléfonos celulares T-Mobile y Sprint anunciaron el martes pasado que los pedidos del nuevo modelo del iPhone han aumentado casi 4 veces en comparación a los pedidos de los modelos iPhone 6 y iPhone 6S. Las preventas, las cuales comenzaron el pasado viernes, han sido las mayores ventas en la historia de T-Mobile. Mientras tanto, Sprint dijo en un comunicado de prensa que los pedidos del nuevo modelo del iPhone han aumentado en un 375% en comparación a la preventa del año pasado. La compañía Apple dijo la semana pasada que no daría a conocer las ganancias del primer fin de semana por primera vez en la historia del iPhone. Tim Cook, el director ejecutivo de Apple, reveló el nuevo modelo durante un evento en San Francisco la semana pasada. En dicho evento se anunció que el iPhone 7 será resistente al agua y que no tendrá el orificio para los auriculares. El nuevo modelo del iPhone estará disponible en tiendas a partir de mañana. Un hombre de 89 años que vende paletas en la calle de Chicago recibió la sorpresa de su vida. Uno de los clientes de Fidencio Sánchez decidió comprarle 20 paletas por $50 y después comenzó una campaña en la página GoFundMe para recaudar fondos para Sánchez. El plan original era sumar $3,000, pero en tan solo 3 días, 9,000 personas recaudaron más de $200,000 para Sánchez. Sánchez, quien perdió a su hija hace unos años, se sintió muy feliz y agradecido por esta cantidad de dinero, pero dice que todavía no está seguro de querer dejar de trabajar, ya que lo ha hecho toda su vida. Cuando le preguntan acerca de su retiro, Sánchez dice que quiere morir caminando y empujando su nevera llena de paletas. Bueno, cardenales, estas son todas las noticias de español por el día de hoy. Soy Daniel Janselson y ahora los dejo con el segmento de los deportes.
Hey Cardinal fans, I'm Gabrielle Estrada, and thanks for tuning into our first sports broadcast of the semester, where we bring you all the action around campus. Our football team fell short against Texas A&M Kingsville in their season opener here at UIW, with the final score being 31-22. But the team bounced back against Northwestern State, taking the victory in the away game, 21-18, and winning their first conference opener game. Our Cardinal football team will be back in action on September 17th when they head to Louisiana to play Nichols. The men's soccer team were just on the road when they played away at Central Arkansas. This past Sunday, the game went into overtime, but both teams were unable to score, leaving it as a tie game, 1-1. The Cardinals' next game will be at home against Central Arkansas this Saturday at Benson Stadium at 7 p.m. Come on out to cheer our soccer team so we can get the win. In women's soccer, Eric Williams was able to catch up with them to see how their season is doing.
This past weekend, the UIW women's Cardinals soccer team played against Prairie View A&M. We spoke with Coach Ann Feltz and the team to get their thoughts about the game.
Well, I think this is exactly what we needed. We've played some really tough teams so far this year, and we just needed a little bit of success to build our confidence. So I think now that we've scored, we've had Imani Stewart had 2 goals, Alyssa Maya had a goal and assist, Brooke Hansen had a great goal and a couple assists. So I think now we have some confidence and we see what we can do and what we're capable of. And I think that we'll make a good run.
Our current score, it's been a rough road, but it makes this all worth it when we come out here and play with heart and get the W finally.
Coming into the game today, we were pretty confident. We played really well on Friday night against a very good UTEP team. So we were feeling pretty confident, and we thought that this was a game where we could get everything together and kind of get on the same page and get a good result.
The UIW women's soccer team defeated Prairie View A&M 5-0. This is Eric Williams reporting for UIWtv Sports.
Thanks, Eric. The women will be back in action as they travel to Houston Baptist on Friday. Next up, UIWTV's Jason Fenley was able to catch up with our women's volleyball team after the first ever Cardinal Classic.
The University of the Incarnate Word's women's volleyball team participated in the inaugural Cardinal Classic volleyball tournament on September 9th and 10th. Head coach Jennifer Montoya gave a brief overview of what the Cardinal Classic means to UIW.
We wanted to have an opportunity to allow our team to play at home early in the season.
In what was their first home match of the season, the ladies took it to the Prairie View A&M Panthers and annihilated them 3-0. Cheering fans and the swim team showed their support as the Cardinals demolished Texas Southern University 3-0, but not before they put up a fight.
I think it was just a belief in knowing that they can do it. You know, they can do the job, just stay calm, stay patient, and execute.
And despite ending the Cardinal Classic with a loss to Fresno State, the ladies remain focused on preparing to excel in conference.
Well, the main goal is to win conference.
And that's to win conference.
We want to win the conference championship.
Looking for that conference championship. And our goal, it's easy, win conference.
Reporting for UIWtv, I'm Jason Fenley.
Thanks, Jason. Currently, volleyball has 4 wins and 6 losses and will be competing in the Holiday Inn Express SFA Volleyball Invitational today and tomorrow, where they will face Stephen F. Austin, North Texas, and Little Rock. In cross country, the team competed at Rice University last week against 14 other institutions. The men's team finished in 9th overall, while the women's finished in 6th overall. The Cardinals cross-country team will have a few weeks off until October 1st, where they will travel to compete in the Chili Pepper Cross Country Festival hosted by the University of Arkansas. Well, that's all we have for UIW Sports today. Thanks for watching, Cardinal fans. I'm Gabrielle Estrada, and stay tuned for the weather up next with Jason Fenley.
Greetings, Cardinals, and thank you for joining me for the weather. I'm your meteorologist, Jason Fenley. Now, this is a water vapor satellite image of the entire United States, and we can see the major weather makers going on right now. There's a low-pressure system over Wyoming, and it has a front associated with it that's draped all the way down to the Texas Panhandle, and those storms are just firing up. You can see them just kicking off there, and they're extending all the way up to Kansas, Nebraska, and South Dakota. Out east, there's Hurricane Julia, which is parked off the coast of Georgia and South Carolina. Now, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. It's locked in by a ridge of high pressure. They can expect 3 to 6 inches of rain and gusty winds associated with Julia. But enough about that. What's going on right here in San Antonio? The temperatures. Autumn is a week away, but the temperatures are still a little bit high. Out west by Del Rio's temperatures of 77 degrees, 77 at Kerrville, and then San Antonio 79 degrees, 76 in Municipal, and then of course a little bit warmer down by the coast. We can see 81 in Victoria and 81 in Gonzales and Goliad. Looking at the satellite radar image, is relatively quiet right now. You can see some showers there down by the Gulf, but all the ingredients are in place. We have the moisture, so all we need is daytime heating, and bam, we can expect isolated showers to kick off over the entire region. Now, what's in store for us over the coming week? Let's look at our week ahead. Well, as we approach the weekend, we're going to round out the work week with 10% chance of rain, again, scattered, to be expected, sea breeze, showers coming off the Gulf, but then a developing low pressure over the Gulf of Mexico will increase our chances of showers 20%. Models calling 10% on Sunday, but I would lean more towards 20 and 30% on Sunday. So definitely for this coming weekend, pack your umbrella, but the good thing is that conditions will improve. On Sunday and Tuesday, those rain chances will decrease. There'll still be some scattered showers, but the sun will come out, and temperatures, let's look at those temperatures. 94, the forecasted highs for tomorrow, 95, and then pretty much staying the same, lows 75 and 76 to begin the next week, work week. Thank you for joining me. I'm your meteorologist, Jason Fenley.
Well, that's all we have for this week, Cardinals.
Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for tuning in, and let's go Cardinals.